Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning into my channel on YouTube called Take Heed to the Message with Abang Anwa, my stage name. So you see the caption and it says, How Dare You, Part 2. So yesterday I put out a reel, right? And I was saying, How dare you wait to get married at 60 years old? And then how dare you try to get married at 60 years old? And you're praying to God, you're waiting on God to give you a husband. Okay. So I got a lot of women that was upset with me yesterday. Honey, my comment section was on fire. They was telling me, how dare you talk about God? How dare you? All of them, they was upset. They were angry with me, baby. So I'm going to share something with you. When I put reels out, right, I need reactions like that. Yeah, that's why I put them out. But I'm going to tell you why I do it too. I do the reels that are a little mean and a little tough. It's so that you can take heed to the message. Because if I talk to you calmly in the reels, or if I try to talk sweet to you and say, baby girl, I understand and all this stuff, if I do that, you don't listen to the message. It doesn't stay in your soul. It doesn't stay in your mind. You don't think about it again. You understand? So this is why I do the reels the way that I do. This is why I go so hard on the reels with y'all, because I'm trying to get a reaction. I'm trying to get you to think about it. Let me explain something to you. The story that I told, right? It was not that the woman committed any sin. It was not that she did anything wrong. It's just that she put everything else in perspective, but didn't think about marriage or children. See, sometimes we women, we go and do everything else except what was our purpose, what God put us here for. And then when we get older and then we think now we have all this money and power and we live well, then we think, who are we going to share it with? You see what I'm saying? We think about that. Now, I want to say something to y'all real quick. Y'all know how I got to do my story time. Don't act like you don't know. You know I got to do my story time. So there was a woman that I had worked with, right? And with Port Authority in Newark Airport, right? Many years ago. And I think me and my husband was on our second child. I was pregnant with our second baby. I think I was like maybe 6 or 7 months. And everybody at my site used to make jokes at me. It's like every time I see you, you pregnant, right? So I used to tell them, baby, my husband just blow air on me and I'm pregnant, right? So they would laugh. So one lady said to me one time, she worked for TSA. And she laughed. We were all joking and everything. And she said, I'm tired of seeing you pregnant. Every time I turn around, you pregnant. And I laughed it off. And I carried my happy behind up to Mickey D's and got me something to eat. Okay. So now when I was coming back, she saw me entering down onto the AOA. And she said to me, tears started coming down her face. And she said to me, I want to talk to you. I said, okay, go ahead. What happened? She said, I'm jealous of you. I said, what you mean you jealous of me? She said, I'm jealous of you because you have fruit of the womb. That's the first time I heard that. That was the first time I heard something like that a woman said to me. Okay. First time I heard that in my lifetime. Because first of all, y'all know I grew up in the hood. So I ain't hear all this stuff. The stuff that I'm learning now, I ain't hear all this. I could straight talk ghetto all day. I'm good. But the stuff I'm learning now and the stuff I learned when I was working in Newark for over 22 years, I learned differently there. You know what I'm saying? So now she said that to me, that I'm jealous of you because you have fruit of the womb. And when she said that, I just looked at her and she said, because you did the right thing. You had you have your career and you still having children. And you got married and you did everything you were supposed to do. She said, I live in a beautiful house. I have a couple of houses. She said, I got cars, I got a boat, everything. She said, I live well. She said, but I'm going to share something with you. I'm the only child of my mother and father. When I pass away, I don't have anything to leave my belongings to, all my stuff. You know who I have to leave it to? I have to leave it to my best friend and her children. So she asked me, could she hug me? We hugged and she cried. And she told me, I'm so jealous. I'm so sorry that I pick on you. I told her, I said, baby, you don't pick on me. You don't pick on me. I said, because I'm laughing, I understand. I understand. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. Thank you to everybody who tuned in. I greatly appreciate y'all. Um, Ricky, thank you for coming in. Thank you so much. And everybody else who came in, I greatly appreciate y'all for stopping by. Terry, thank you for coming in as well on my YouTube channel. I'm streaming from both, y'all. So I'm streaming from my Instagram and my YouTube because I want to get this, this point across. What I'm saying is that she said she was jealous because she kept seeing me pregnant. Every time she turned around, she kept seeing me pregnant. And she did not make the right decisions when she was younger. And not saying that she did any sin or anything like that. She just put her career and money and power before her purpose. Because our purpose as women is to get married and have children. But social media doesn't want you to believe that. They want you to go chase the bag and make all that money. But I'm going to share something with y'all, and y'all going to be mad about this. But the purpose that you're trying to do is not your purpose. It's the man's purpose. Yeah, that's his purpose. He's the one that's supposed to run around and make the money and elevate. It's not you. And that's why we have so many women that's upset with themselves, that's angry with themselves. And sometimes they wait too long that they can't even have children at the time. Now, there's some cases where you're young and you're in your 20s and you can't have children. Yes, there's some cases like that. And that's when you have time to go get surgery and everything like that and pray to God that everything works out. So you have time like that. But when you're in your late 30s and 40s and now you're trying to get surgery and this and that and your body can't handle it, this is the problem. This is the problem. And if I'm lying about this, right? Why you have so many celebrities that is going, celebrities and regular Joe and Jane going to all these clinics trying to have a baby? Because they know they're finding out their purpose. They passed the time of the purpose. And that's why they having so many issues now. So when I go in on any woman about how dare you, it's to make you think. I had women in my comment section like, well, I got married at 60 something years old and this and that, but I'm gonna share something with you. Was you with this man before you turned 60 something years old, or did you just meet him and now you turn 60 something and now you married him? See, this is what I'm saying. How can you have memories of growing old with each other if y'all was 50 something and now you getting married, or 60 something and now you getting married? You won't have those good memories of being with this man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have some quick memories. Lord knows when God is about to call you home. You know what I'm saying? Why not do it when you're younger? And a lot of women complain about that I'm saying, oh, you saying women should marry younger. I'm saying women should marry in the 20s. That's what I'm saying. So that when you have babies, you can enjoy them. How you gonna try to have a baby at 40 some years old? By the time this baby get 18, you're gonna be 40 some, 50 some years old. Come on now. That doesn't even make sense. Because most of the time when we get this old, we can't even do nothing for ourselves. We either sick, we got all these problems, this and that. You know what I'm saying? We got all these issues. So why wait to your older years to have a baby, to try to have a baby and get married? It doesn't make sense. And why I say you tempting God is because He already gave you the keys to do what you need to do. He already put in you the purpose. You just didn't want to follow what He said. And now after you done did everything you wanted to do, now you want to follow. But look at the time that you wasted. You wasted 40 to 50 years you wasted by not following His purpose in the first place. That's why a lot of people get scared when they say, when you pray, right? Even me too. When I pray and I say, Lord, let your will be done. You see how that is? Lord, let your will be done. And see, a lot of women are scared to say that. And me too. Because now I'm saying, I release, I give all to you. So whatever, and truth be told, you ain't done nothing. You ain't done nothing. Because God will still gonna get done anyway. No matter what. That's the thing. That's the kicker. No matter what happens, His will still get done. And sometimes we don't use our brain. We don't think about it because that's how He is. If you don't do what He say, right? Okay, you don't do it. He needs you to do something and you don't do it. He just use another child. That's all He does. That's all He does. And then eventually you're going to come to the understanding that this is what you're supposed to do, but it's already too late. That's why you have a lot of women on social media. They be crying and everything, talking about shoulda, woulda, coulda. Shoulda, woulda, coulda. Okay? So when I put that reel out yesterday, the reaction that I got, that's what I needed. Yep. That's what I needed. That means that a lot of y'all who did this already, y'all upset with what I said. But the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth, baby. And I'm gonna tell you something. Sometimes we gotta bring shame in back. I know it's mean for me to say that, but we gotta bring shame in back. That's why when women go out here and they have 5 and 6 baby fathers, and don't nobody say nothing, they get on social media talking about I'm pregnant again, and then everybody say, "Oh, congratulations!" And then behind her, you be like, "You know, this her 6th baby daddy." Why not tell her, "No, this your 6th baby daddy"? What is you doing? Because see, sometimes people misconstrue the text in the Bible when it says judge. Let me not quote the Bible. I can't quote the Bible correctly, so I'm not gonna lie to you. When the Bible says, judge ye not, and ye shall not be judged, right? Okay, I hope I'm saying that right. Y'all let me know if I'm saying that right. Okay, so when we saying that, it's dealing with sin, right? It's dealing with sin because God judge all. Okay, He judge all. But when you doing foolery, okay? Yeah, I said it. When you doing foolery, good morning, Mrs. She said, how are you? Good morning, Irene. Am I saying your name right? I'm sorry if I'm not. So what I'm saying is when we we have to, I'm trying to make sure I say this right. We have to understand that there's a different part of you shaming and you judging. Okay? You're shaming and you're judging. Okay? And when you judging, and let me tell you something, I have been judged too. People have judged me and they had hit it on the nail. Okay? But we need that. That helps us. Now, I'm not saying you throw stones, okay? Like you trying to hurt this woman or this man. I'm not saying throw stones because we all live in glass houses. But when you doing foolery, okay? When you doing foolery, you got to answer for that. When you doing foolery, okay? And that's all I'm saying. You can't get up here and get on my comment section and say, oh, oh, I got married at 60 something years old and you shouldn't judge everybody because God did it for Sarah. And I'm tired of y'all using Sarah. Sarah tired of y'all using Sarah. Sarah was a special case, my dear. Everybody is not Sarah. Everybody ain't Sarah, baby. Everybody was not anointed like Sarah. Okay? Y'all got to stop that. Yes, God did it. He gonna do it. He gonna do it. But listen to me. If he gave you the tools when you were young, you understand? If he gave you the foundation when you were young, why not plant on the foundation while you're young? I ain't saying 18, 19. I'm saying 20s. In the mid 20s, late 20s, boom. Get married, have those babies. Talk to God about this man that you're with. Take his name to God. I keep telling y'all that this is something that is spot on. You got to take his name to God. Now listen to me. I'm not sitting up here talking about proclaiming I'm a perfect Christian. I am not. I am not. Honey, I have did nonsense. Okay? I have done nonsense in my time. I'm not judging. No. I'm judging. I'm judging. If you do foolery, I'm judging. I'm going to tell you that, baby, that don't sound right. That don't look right at all. Okay? Even my daughter said to me, she made a joke. And I'm jumping off topic real quick. She made a joke. She said, Mama, if you make it, Mama, to the kingdom of heaven, if you make it, God gonna tell you to fast 3 days before you get inside. That's what she told me. He gonna take it because you don't like to fast, Mama. That's your problem. And I told my daughter, I said, she right about that mess. She is so right. That's what's gonna happen. Because I don't like to fast or nothing. That's what's gonna happen. Okay. So that's why I'm saying we don't express this to the younger generation. We don't tell them. A young woman get up there, she ain't got nobody. She ain't got nobody. But she get up in the Facebook talking about she pregnant with her third baby. And this is her third baby father. And everybody in the comment section, they like, congratulations, girl. I'm so happy for you, this and that. And then behind her back, they talking about this the third baby daddy. Call a spade a spade. That's the problem. We don't call a spade a spade. We call a spade behind her back. When you should tell her, you shouldn't be doing that. Them babies growing up without a daddy in the home, this gonna be a problem. This is how we create the Pookies and Rays. This is how we create them. when when the mama got all these kids and she work and she trying to work to maintain the kids, or either she on Zaddy, and you know Zaddy, I'm talking about the government. Okay, either she on Zaddy and excuse me y'all, she on Zaddy and Zaddy taking care of her and those kids. Okay, and so now she growing up a Pookie, Ray Ray, Pookisha, Ray Keisha, she growing all them up, and they follow the same thing until they learn differently. Yeah, until they learn differently. I'm telling you, until they learn differently. And sometimes it takes years for them to learn that something is that something is amiss. Sometimes it takes years for them to learn, because let me tell you something. I told y'all know my followers from the beginning who was with me, y'all know I grew up in the projects. I grew up in the drug home. I grew up in nonsense. I grew up in foolery. Okay? You know I told y'all. And it was until I started working at Newark Airport, baby. Newark Airport changed me. I was like, everybody out here hustling, making money. Everybody living well. Ain't nobody in the projects, none of that stuff. Everybody doing their thing. And I was like, me too. So when I got old enough to get my own place, baby, I got my own place, moved out my mama house. And I was like, I'm done. I'm done. I got me a little small apartment, me and my son. Okay. And I was like, and I'm going to share something with y'all. Y'all going to be surprised. Y'all going to be surprised. Listen to this. When I lived in the projects, right, we used to share salt. That's how you know you was poor. Okay. When you got to go to your neighbor house and ask for salt. Okay. That's how you know you ain't got no food in your house, that you struggling. Never ask for salt. You hear me? Okay. Neighbors in our building. If you got like it was a lot of older women who they knew some of the younger women were struggling, they was on drugs. You go down there, you go knock, and I don't want to say the woman's name, she passed away. You go knock on her door and she just look at you. In my projects, she just look at you. She said, I know what you need. Come in here. She go get you a whole bag of chicken, all this other stuff that you could cook with. And she said, take this to your mama. And now you all happy, you going up the stairs with the bag and you show your mama. And your mama all high up on crack. She can't cook. She can't cook. So now you 9 years old trying to learn how to cook because you trying to make sure your other siblings eat. So when I say I lived a nightmare, honey, I lived a nightmare. Okay? I went through a lot of foolery because the decisions that my mama made. Now I'm not mad with her. She's older now and she going through a lot and she regrets some of her decisions. But what can I do? I have my own family now. I have to make sure they stay on the right path. I have to make sure that they all grow up to be productive men and women of God. I have to do that. Now I ain't saying here, I ain't gonna tell y'all I'm perfect. I'm not a perfect Christian. I don't do everything right. I don't pray like I'm supposed to all the time. I don't go to church like I'm supposed to all the time. I'm not gonna sit up here and condemn nobody. I'm not. I'm not perfect at all. But it's something about this, I'll say ministry. Yeah. It's something about this ministry that I gotta be running my mouth. I gotta be running my mouth. My daughter told me, my eldest daughter, she said to me, Mama, you got stuff that these young girls need to hear. And that's what my platform is for. It's actually for younger women. Yeah, that's what it's for. So I get a lot of comments that in my comment section from older women like me that they upset about what I'm saying, but the message is not directed at you. The message is actually directed at the younger ones because that's the purpose of women. We supposed to pass on the knowledge to the younger ones. That's what it say in the Bible. We supposed to pass it on to the younger ones. Okay? And so when y'all see my stuff, y'all get upset because you reliving your glory days that you didn't do the right thing. So you upset with me about speaking the truth to you. Okay? And I ain't mad at you. I understand. I ain't mad. It happens. Because, baby, I don't like when people call me on my mess when I was younger and I used to do foolery. I ain't like it. I ain't like it. I'd be so mad that they would call me on my mess. But that's when I didn't know accountability. But, baby, since now that I know accountability, honey, you could say what you want to say. Because I know I did the nonsense. And I'm old enough and big enough to tell you, baby, I did it. I did it, honey. I went through it. I seen it. And it don't lead anywhere. That's why when I say to y'all, I'm about to jump off topic. That's why when I say to y'all, let those daddies be in those children's lives, no matter what he does or who he is, or if he's a Pookie and Ray Ray. This is why I tell y'all, because I'm going to tell you something. There was a hurricane brewing in this child while they're young right now. It's only when they get older, baby, they coming to you like a tractor, because they want to know the nitty gritty of what you did and why you wasn't with their daddy. They want to know everything. And I'm gonna tell you something, Black mothers. I want to tell you something. You will not be able to use I'm your mama, get out my face, I do what I want to do. You will not be able to use this on this grown child. You won't. And this is the thing that we think we could do all the time. Oh, I'ma just tell them whatever I want to tell them, but you ain't gonna be able to. You ain't gonna be able to. Because this child gonna be ready for all type of smoke from you, because they want to know the answers. And like I always tell y'all, don't let him, when he get to the daddy and the daddy tell him the nitty gritty, the child gonna make the choice. And mama, you're not gonna be the winner. You not. Because the daddy gonna tell everything. You was sleeping with so-and-so, you was doing this, he couldn't trust you. You had these guys talking to you on the phone, and so he just thought you wasn't his child. Yes. And then sometimes it go like this. I was too young. I didn't know what to do. I didn't have a father in my life, so I didn't know how to raise you. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it'll go like that too. But once the child hear the truth, they gonna make the choice. And mama, sometimes you don't win. Sometimes you don't win, and that's my case. I didn't win. My oldest child didn't win. Okay? But my other children that I have with my husband, okay, I got it right. I got it right. And it still breaks my heart to this day that I got it right so late. Because my other children, they feel the comfort and the covering of a man that loves them. Well, guys, that's the end of my rant. I'm done. I done talked my mess already today. Y'all, please like and subscribe to my channel. If you are not, if you're new to my channel, please do that. And for the ones who are not new, please like this video. And also, when I go off, come back, make a comment for me. You understand? Leave me a little something. Leave me a comment. You feel me? Also, too, if you can, please donate to my channel. My Cash App is below. You see it just moving real slow. It's below. Okay, I will also put it in the comment section if you can. I'm just trying to grow my channel. That's all. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to compete with anybody. I just want to be me. You hear me? Can't nobody talk mess like me. I can only talk mess like me. But I'm going to tell you the nitty gritty, even if it hurts. I'm going to tell you. Because I needed somebody to tell me, even when it hurt. And I didn't find out that my stuff didn't, my stuff stank. I ain't find that out. It took me many years to find that out, that I was doing foolery in my 20s. Even though, thank God, I got married in my 20s, but I still was doing nonsense. Anyway, everybody take heed to the message. Y'all take it easy. Instagram, I'm gonna close y'all out. Thank you for everybody who tuned in. I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate all the comments that you left me. Have a great day, y'all. And for YouTube, guys, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate all of you. Kevin, thank you for coming. I appreciate TT. Thank you. Let me see who else. Mrs. She said, thank you so much. Tara, thank you so much. Terry, thank you so much. Thank you everybody who came, and the ones that I cannot pronounce your name, please don't hold it against me. Don't hold it against me. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to look at it, but I can't even say it right, and I don't want to mess up your name. Iron. I think that is what it says. I'm sorry. You know what I'll do? I'll just show it again. So here we go. My dear, here we go. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And here we go. One more time. Thank you so much, my dear. I appreciate you. Have a wonderful day. And I'm going to tell you something, and y'all going to know. I ain't good with names. Y'all already know that. Y'all see it. I ain't good with names, honey. All right, guys. Have a wonderful day. Y'all take it easy. And, remember what I said. Remember what I said. That's all.